Some Devils. J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Probably gonna be a quickie though. Dog is slammed. See if we could, how many of these we could speed on out. Andrew Brown, paid question. Hey J-Dog, just watched your interview with the Downfall guy. Solid stuff. Something I was curious about though is that when he asked if you plan on going to the Sinister Master concert in the Cleveland area, but I think that's the same day as Destroyer 66 is playing Metal Threat. Oh, if that's the case, then I won't be there. I don't know, dude. Now, when I see these, to me, shows is like I'm deciding for sure the day before, to be honest with you. Things come up. So I don't overthink it. I saw Sinister and whatever. If it's the same weekend as Metal Threat, then yeah, I won't be at the Cleveland show. So yeah, that answers that. Also, have you heard any more news on the Ohio Death Fest next year? Nope. All that news is through Brian Baxter. Please do not ask. Planning on going to Dead by Dog next year, but also since Baxter announced that Ohio Death Fest would be the day before, even more reason to go. Yep. Follow Baxter, goddammit. Nick Cody, paid question. Hey J-Dog, want to help with the Payski drought and advertise some shows my band Under Crypt is playing for channel content. I've sent you my band in the past, and you gave it a decent review. I assume you forgot, rightfully so. I remember the name, but I don't remember what it sounds like, no. So, on October 28th, we're reopening for the Mighty Caveman Call at Los Rogeas in Miami, Florida. And then same for the Great Abysmal Lord and Communion, October 10th, the same venue. Didn't you just play with all those guys? Or did I say the same shout out before? That show sounds familiar. Hope to see the local Devils there. Separate, I don't know if that's Samuel. Speaking of that too, that's on my goddamn phone. Never mind. I'll say I got a text. Sean Fasnack, order question. Yo dog, what is some of your favorite self-titled songs? Didn't I do this? No, okay, maybe not. Okay. What are some of your favorite self-titled songs? First ones that come to my mind are Deicide by Deicide. Didn't I do this? Maybe it's the same goddamn question. Carnivore by Carnivore and Exodus by Exodus. Also, would you do an interview with any of the OG guys from Terrorizer if you had the chance? Keep up the good work, brah. Yeah, probably Oscar or Pete Defeat. And even then, I wouldn't be excited, but I mean, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, but I wouldn't say no either. Favorite songs, I don't know, Deicide probably, and because I'm pretty sure I answered that. Brad Helmick, hey dog, I brought my kids to Dead by Dog, but my daughter loves Lurking Corpses. Who don't, goddammit? She was excited to see them. Thanks for the medal. Yep. That's what we're there for. Darren Wallace, hey J-Dog, question for the channel. Would you reissue the 2 Beast of Warlust studio albums again on CD? Because they're expensive to buy nowadays. How expensive they are to buy, man. They had to have just gone out of print. Hell's had this in stock like last year. I mean, what's your definition of expensive? To me, $50 is not expensive. And it's funny because people will say that, but yet they smoke that dumbass weed or they go to the bar and drop $100. Okay, let me ask you this. Fucking going to the bar and spending $100, you buying a round for you and your boys and some shots, that's not going to last any time. When you buy a CD, it's going to last forever, assuming you're not a fucking dumbass. I have all the same shit when I was a kid that I still do now. It's a hard copy that's going to last forever. Buy it for $100, man. Especially if you're that bar guy. Like, go on Discogs and buy it. I promise you it's on Discogs or eBay. 100%. Yeah, that's weird to me when people like repress this, repress that. It's like, buy it on Discogs, dude. Like I never understood. Don't you want an original pressing anyways? I mean, sometimes represses are better because the original pressing is shit. Hence, like Monstrosity, Imperial Doom, the original pressing is dog shit. There's those where if you're like, fuck it, I don't even want the original, it sucks. Somebody needs to press it. That makes sense. Or if it's never been on vinyl, that's a lot of stuff I'm excited about, like Hideous Mangless in the background, never been on vinyl. Desecration Murder of Mine has been on vinyl on Hells, of course, but the original green cover, never been on vinyl, but Hells is doing shit like that. Beast of Warlust, just go buy it on fucking Discogs, man. Or, Sea Dog talks to Dama Bloodstorm about that stuff, so, I don't know, Dama, are we up for repressing it? I'd like to get that goddamn corpse molestation shit out first. That goddamn stuff on LP. Been talking about that forever. I don't know where the fuck that's at. Nicholas Stewart, order question. J-Dog, question for channel. What food or workout? Oh, goddamn it. Jim question. What food or workout advice would you give to someone with a high metabolism but inherently shitty vascular health? Shitty vascular health. What the fuck are you all talking about, homeboy? See a goddamn doctor for that. I'm 5'7" and 140 pounds, but my blood pressure and cholesterol are pretty high. Any advice would help. I mean, pretty much the same advice I'd give to anybody. And is your metabolism that goddamn fucking high, or do you just not? Or you're barely eating? If you eat 3 meals a day and you're like, oh, my metabolism's high, no, it's not. You're just not eating in a caloric surplus. Eat clean foods, and eat. But you know, the half-assed Justin Harris, who I respect his opinion in the bodybuilding world. I actually worked with him for coaching. He's one of the coaches I have worked with, who I've hired, and his simple answer is, you want to be the best bodybuilder you can be, which you do if you want. If you're looking to improve muscularity and lean out, you are doing bodybuilding. You're just not competing. That's literally what bodybuilding is. Build as much muscle as possible, get as lean as possible. That's what bodybuilding is, summed up in a nutshell. It's not how much dumbass weight you can bench. Those are all just tools to build muscle. That's it. They care less how much weight they can move. That's powerlifting. They care about how much weight they can move. But Justin Harris, you want to be the best you can be, the absolute best, what your genetic best is, here's what you need to master. Fuck all this. Just train hard. Just literally do the movements with full range of motion and just go to failure. 10 to 12 rep range. Solved. You already learned everything. You know 85% what you need to know about goddamn training. Look up YouTube videos for each body part. Pick 3 exercises per body part. Do 3 sets each. And do, just make sure it's full range of motion. A pause out of the stretch. And do 10 to 12 reps to failure. It means failure. You can't. That means to failure means it didn't hurt. I started to burn, so I stopped. No, you physically cannot move it any more than 10 to 12 times. You're done. Do three sets of that, 3 exercises per body part, and you already know 85%. You're already going to get everything you need to know 85% out of training. Drugs, take whatever the fuck you want. Everybody says it's not that hard. The fucking goddamn stick a needle in a fucking intramuscular group. So if you're into that, do that. The hardest fucking part, and what's going to make the biggest difference, is if you can do this. For to be the best you could be. Who can eat the most amount of lean meats and rice every 2 hours? The person that can do that, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, sometimes even waking up in the middle of the night if you got a high metabolism, which you don't. I promise you don't. If I was to put you on a diet plan, you gain, as long as you're eating the food, you're going to gain weight. Lean meats, not these fatty T-bone shit. I'm a carnivore. That's for jackasses. That's for dummies. Lean meats and rice every 2 hours. Do that. You're getting jacked and lean in no goddamn time. But for you to give a little bit more detail, to eat fruits and throw fruits and vegetables in there. Do that. There's your answer. Same answer you get everybody. Good quality foods, non-processed foods. Stop doing takeouts. You drink nothing but goddamn water. All that shit's going away. All these problems you just mentioned, high cholesterol, all that, it's because it's your diet. Your diet sucks. I can 100% promise you your diet sucks. There's no reason at 140 pounds, if you have high blood pressure, your cholesterol's shit. And again, that's what cracks me up about these fucking dumbass carnivores and shit like this, is they say things like, cholesterol doesn't matter. Okay. Would you agree that a person that eats bologna sandwiches, French bread pizzas, and fast food as a general American diet, you'd agree that's unhealthy, right? Every single one of those carnitards would say, yeah, of course, bro, that's totally unhealthy. I agree. Why do your blood works look very similar? What do you mean? Their cholesterol's super high too, and so is the carnitards. Cholesterol doesn't matter. Guess this McDonald's bologna eating sandwich guy, he's on the right track then. It's hilarious how they'll say it doesn't matter, but it's like, your blood work lines up with them. Because I've seen both. Yours is more similar than a person that actually eats a balanced, healthy fucking diet. Do not follow this dumbass fad diet bullshit. Eat all food groups, the healthy food groups. But yourself, you're 140 pounds, dude. There's no reason you should have high blood pressure. Like someone like myself, my blood pressure's high, but that's because I'm not supposed to be over 200 fucking pounds. Technically speaking, at my height, I should be especially with the amount of body fat I carry, which is not much, I should be 140 to about 150 pounds. That's about where I should be. Just so you know. It's because I forced it past that. So yes, if I wanted to come down and crank, I wouldn't have high blood pressure. It's just I chose to be fucking heavier, to push my goddamn weight up through any means goddamn necessary over 20 years of doing it. So yes, to mitigate the side effect of that, I use a blood pressure medication. 140 pounds? What the fuck? Do some goddamn cardio and eat clean, homeboy. You shouldn't have that. No way, Jose, should you have that. Thomas Thomas Beall. Order question. Mr. Dog, how much did the Horrible Brothers scrap back in the day? How much did the Horrible scrap back in the day? What the fuck does that mean? Did Easy ever have to put the little dog in his place? No, Easy he didn't fucking. He was a few older than me. He wasn't even paying attention to what my dumb ass was doing. Y'all's oldest brother is the know-it-all, right? Oldest one. No, he moved out when I was like 4 years old. I don't remember growing up with him. My oldest brother, I haven't even seen the guy. Put it this way, Lindsay and I have been together we're going on 13 years, because we're well over 12 now that we've been together. So we're on our way to year number 13. Put in perspective, she's never even met him, because the last time I saw him was like 2 years prior to that. So I haven't seen that motherfucker in 15 years. For all I know, he could be dead or in jail. I mean, granted, I know he's not, because I would have heard about it through the grapevine. There's no bad blood, there's no animosity. It's just there's nothing to talk about. He's in a JC. I'm down with the devil, darkness and evil. So nothing to talk about. It's our second oldest brother, who, the goddamn John McClane of the Horrible family, who very arrogant, and I think because he thinks he's military retired, that he thinks he thinks he knows everything about everything. Like, for example, if you get in any conversation, he's the one that's going to tell, literally, if he goes bowling and let's say there's a professional bowler there, he's going to tell that bowler, even though, keep in mind, he hasn't bowled probably in 10 fucking years himself. He's never fucking probably broke a 200. Neither have I. But he's going to tell that pro bowler, he's going to give him tips how to bowl. He's that type of guy. Knows everything. It's like, dude, stay in your fucking lane. You know shit about the dumbass military, and that's it. Outside that, you probably know very little to nothing. And that's my lane. I know bodybuilding, and I know goddamn metal. Outside that, I'm a complete fucking retard. Don't ask me about it. That's why I love when people are like, dog, can you give me goddamn marriage advice? And don't be a dick and treat her like she's your best goddamn friend, and choose your goddamn battles. There, you just solved everything. Why are you asking me to counsel you? My babbling dumbass? I know metal and bodybuilding. That's it. Anything else, I know fuck all, nothing. I barely even know how to change a goddamn light bulb. I'm a complete fucking moron. I stay in my own goddamn lane, and I just do what I do best, and I delegate the goddamn rest. I don't sit there and pretend that I know shit. The first one to tell you, I don't know dick about horror movies, and I don't care. That's the thing. I don't try to, like, I don't know, it's just like Cable Guy that took me out. Holy fuck, was that guy fucking annoying. Why were you hanging out with him, dog? Again, dude, you gotta pick your battles and fucking when you're married. Wife wanted to do a double date. Why? Who knows? Hey, he's a pretty nice guy. Who do you ever meet for the first time that's not a nice guy? I can honestly fucking say anybody that does that at shows too. Oh, what'd you think of so-and-so? He's nice. No shit, he's fucking nice. What is he? I didn't expect him to be a goddamn dick. It's just, I don't know, I didn't jive. He's fine. I don't want him hanging from a noose. I don't want to drag him from a pickup. But I'm perfectly content if I never see him again. I don't want to have him over, because that's most goddamn people I'm fine with. But who do you meet when you're out and about and they were just a total fucking dick? It's rare. Of course they're fucking nice. Nice, you gotta be more than nice for me to, like, fuck yeah, I want to hang out with you. And in general, I don't hang out, and I'm sure there's people that have my phone number now. If they watch my shit, they confirm that. It's like, hey dude, you want to go get something to eat? Unless it's like an out-of-town friend, and even that's rare. You better hope I'm not fucking busy, because I get that they hit me up. I'm like, dude, just see me at the next show. I don't hang. I don't got time for hanging. I'm busy as fucking shit. There's very few exceptions to that goddamn rule. When I say very few, it's definitely less than 10 people, and it's probably less than 5, to be completely honest with you. Like, I've had Athdar many times when he lived in Ohio as he moved, just text me, yeah, want to go get some mules? I would love to, but I can't, man. I'm busy. No. So the answer is no. I mean, work comes first, always. It's like, you got to schedule that shit. You want to hang out with the dog? We'll set up a show. Meet me there. Other than that, I don't go to bars and hang out. That's a waste of goddamn fucking time. And if it is, it's because I'm hanging out and I like you, and it's also to discuss business. Well, we're not doing any type of business, dog. Then, to be honest, what are we talking about then? Are we talking about if I like the new Deicide or not? Kind of, it's useless conversation. That gets me no further in life. That's useless goddamn, who cares if I liked it or not? And you know the goddamn answer. Loved it. Goated as fuck. Deicide, Banished by Sin, and Attic, Return of the Witchfinder. Best albums of 2024. But, I mean, do we really need to have that conversation? Does it really matter? No. So, Did he leave and go into the military because you guys all ganged up on him and beat his ass? No. I hope that you get to interview the fellows in Disma, Destroy 666, and Inquisition at Metal Threat. Disma, good chance. Craig Pillard, because not even gonna say anything. I didn't even know this. Somebody's in another band too that nobody fucking knows of, and said you can score that. So Destroy 666, are they even gonna be there? As I'm recording this video, what's the goddamn today's date? September 5th. If somebody wanted to bet me $500 today, I'd bet $500. Granted, I would have bet $500 2 months ago. Not because I have any inside scoop. I have none. It's just I have a huge feeling they're not going to make it. Why? No other reason than just because I want to see them, so they won't be there. KK Warslett already said he's not going to do it. So it's scrap that off your bucket list. Inquisition, I don't even like Inquisition. If Dagon wanted to do one, to be honest with you, here's if you guys want Inquisition Dagon, here's what it is. Chasey Boy or somebody, give me a list of print it off. Don't text me it or nothing because I have to print it and I have to use my phone to record it. I have a physical, yes, old school piece of paper. Old school's the way. Print me off a list of questions and I'm just going to ask them those. I'm not a fan of Inquisition. I don't care. I don't dislike them. They're a respectable metal band. We've worked with them. It's just I don't listen to them. I have nothing to ask the guy. So if you want Dagon interviews, somebody like Chase or somebody that likes them, send me a list. I'll print it off. Also set it up for me too, because I'm not even contacting the guy. I'm not dealing with another no reply fucking goddamn T-boner. Set it up. So this is what you need to do. Somebody that like this. Print me off a list of questions. It needs to be at least 10. So it makes, assuming if he has a 2-minute answers, if he's quick to answer and shit, it's at least 20 goddamn minutes. Set it up with him. At Metal Threats, I don't give a shit what day. I'll be there all 4 days or whatever it is. Well, 3 for sure, possibly 4. But obviously the day they play, which I don't know what day that is. Set it up that goddamn day, a location and a time. That's what needs to be set up. That needs to take place. If those aren't all done, because I'm not doing it, then it's not happening. So if you want a Dagon interview, that's what needs to be done. Because I'm not doing the heavy lifting. I don't do heavy lifting for bands I don't care about. Getting King Diamond interviews for people I do care about, I do the heavy goddamn lifting. I know there's plenty of Dagon interviews. Well, I wouldn't know. But one with you might have more unintentional humor than Lead Dog. Again, Lead Dog was more humorous because, Lead Dog, the first time I ever met him was my first interview, the one at I think it was at No Class. So I'd done 4 interviews with him or some shit? Whatever, go back, the oldest one, whatever the fuck it is. Very first one I ever did with him. That was the very first time I ever met him. I never even met him at Hell's Head Bash and shit when they played that. Eric and Chase met him. Before we hit record, we were talking for max 10 minutes, probably less than that. But within that time frame, I knew immediately that I could jive with this guy. I like this guy. He's the type of person, that's somebody I hang out with. Again, not a useless hangout, but somebody I would hang out with because I enjoy his company because he's fucking funny. There's very few people like that. I can tell you right now, within the last 10 years, of people I jive like that, it's maybe 10 total people that I met. Of everybody I met, everybody that's come up to me, everything, where I'm like, this is a motherfucker I can just totally hang out with any time of day and even like to become friends with, that type of scenario. Hey, here's my phone number. Willing to give you my phone number. Text me anytime if you need anything. He's on that list. And there's very, very, very few fucking people that make that list. And you can't force it or nothing. It's just do I connect with you or not? Maybe Dagon would be that. I don't know. And the fact that I'm a Pro Fanatica fan, that's why it came out so good. Because I could just tell with it, I could tell immediately before I hit record, I could jive with this guy. I could instantly fucking tell. Same with Jeff Walker. Cool as fucking shit. Why do you think I was fucking, it came out as funny as it did? I could tell right before we recorded and we were talking for less than 10, maybe 10 minutes, I could jive with this guy. So he's another person in the last 10 years that where I got that feeling I could jive with this motherfucker. That's rare. Most people just, hey, he's nice. It's that type of thing. But it's like, when you're done, walk away, go away. That's most interviews when I meet people for the first time. It's like, yeah, I enjoy doing it, whatever, cool. But it's like, I'll never hear from or talk to this person probably ever again in my entire life. That's what most of it is. So, yeah, you want Dagon? I gave you the criteria what to do. Don't forget them goddamn paid skis. Get them in, Bubbles.